easy. You can donate several ways. You don't even have to go to the store. And HEB, I feel like an HEB is about 10 minutes from every one of us.
Oh, absolutely.
So you can go to anyone and donate. So, gosh, heat of summer, that means we are getting closer and closer to the start of school. But for now, I mean, I hope we're getting some rain, but you think it's going to miss San Antonio?
So it looks like San Antonio and Bexar County is like in a rain shield. So we have a widespread line of rain and storms moving through the region. However, much of the activity is actually farther towards the west in the Edwards Plateau and the Rio Grande Plains. So here in San Antonio, looks like we're getting just a sprinkle, but we still can't rule out a storm popping out in the next couple of minutes, and that could provide a downpour, hopefully, for Bexar County. But right now, this is the current view facing northwest from our station. This faces 1604, and we can see those dark rain clouds off of the distance. That is the front that we've been talking about over the past couple of days. And the current temperature right now, 95 degrees, feels like 102, but if San Antonio experiences rain in the next hour, we could potentially see those temperatures drop. So here's a larger view of this front moving into the region, and you can see scattered to widespread activity. And if we zoom out, this is the view of all of Texas, and you can see this is a widespread line associated with that frontal boundary that is moving through the state. Now, zooming in, much of that activity is farther west of San Antonio. We're seeing a cluster of storms approach Uvalde in Uvalde County. So this is the northern end of Uvalde County. We have storms in Kinney County. We have storms in Edwards County. We also have lightning and clusters of storms just north of Del Rio as well. But we are seeing some small pockets of rainfall form just west of the metro, west of 410 along Highway 90. We can also see some lightning form as well. So we can't rule out a thunderstorm pop up in the next couple of minutes or in the next hour due to this front. And we're definitely rooting for these storms to pop up because that will drop our temperatures. As a matter of fact, we're seeing temperatures in the mid-90s in San Antonio, but areas that experience the rain are seeing 80s at the moment, lower 80s in Rock Springs, and I could definitely see Uvalde see their temperatures drop by 10 degrees in the next couple of minutes because of that rain moving through the area. And I know our southern counties would love to see some rainfall because the temperatures are well into the triple digits, around 104. And Carrizo Springs seeing a feels like temperature of 111 degrees. So we definitely need that rain to cool that atmosphere. And 109 in Seguin and 104 in Floresville. So that's why we have a weather impact alert for this afternoon, because of heat index values ranging from 105 to 107 degrees. So they need to stay hydrated, take breaks, and please just let's root for the rain to come through the area and drop those temperatures. So what's happening in the upper levels of the atmosphere? We have this high pressure system out towards the west. That's the same pesky pattern that's been causing the dry conditions, but it's moving towards the west, towards California, and that caused a frontal boundary to move through the region. So we have this front moving through, will eventually head southward into our southern counties, but as we get closer to sunset, it should begin to dissipate, and we should see much of the activity just become nothing. By tomorrow, we could see some residual light showers in the morning and then some isolated showers and maybe an isolated storm towards our south or our southern counties, such as LaSalle County and Dimmitt County as well. And then for Monday, going back to that same pattern of mostly clear weather and also the heat. So we are not under a risk for severe weather, but we can't rule out gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and lightning. As a matter of fact, we've seen some special weather statements, meaning that some of these storms have been producing winds of up to 40 to 50 miles per hour and also small hail. So looking at the 14-day forecast, much of the activity that's going on right now will subside by sunset. And then tomorrow we'll have only a 10% chance of an isolated shower or two. Chances are higher farther to the south, and then we'll have that pesky pattern of dry conditions and extreme heat. We'll be back with more after the break.